Demand for racism has severely outstripped supply, and this is something a lot of people have noticed. Douglas Murray will remember mentioned it in his book about the madness of crowds. And as you can see here, Libs of TikTok has also noticed this with another racial hoax. As you can see, she says, once again, the demand for racism exceeds supply, and then the story being a black female high school student is identified as the vandal behind racist graffiti that saw Sacramento High School's water fountains scrawled with white and coloured.
Now, hang on a second. How do we know this isn't just a progressive critical race theory initiative where she's like, well, we deserve our own separate ones because we've been oppressed?
We don't.
Because literally the critical race theorists want segregation.
The NAACP will have something to say about this.
And I guess they will.
So we go to the Post-Millennial, who have some more reporting on this particular incident. They're saying here, an individual wrote white and coloured over a school water fountain, referencing the Jim Crow era. Mark T. Harris, the district's race and equality monitor, I don't know what the hell that is, told CBS 13...
Well, that's where we are now. They have race and equality monitors.
We do, just for the district.
People are employed to do it.
People are there to tell you if you're black or a woman.
Well, this is why I was like, well, are we sure this is racist and not just progressive?
Yeah. But a black female student has confessed to the vandalism and was caught on camera in the act.
Of course
Very
she was.
smart. Harris said that he believes the vandalism was not racially motivated.
Well, what was motivating it?
The Race and Equality Monitor saw someone do racial graffiti and was like, well, this has nothing to do with race. Why? Why would you do that? Why would the Race Equality Monitor not see race in an act of putting Jim Crow era graffiti?
What would be the point? I mean, what is it, an art project?
No.
Like, what would be the point if not motivated by race?
Says, I don't believe these words that were on those water fountains were racist.
What?
Direct quote. Doesn't believe they're racist.
So are we saying that when, like, white people who are racists do it, then it's not racist in and of itself?
No. When white people do it, it is racist.
Right.
And I'm
but
not
if
joking.
a black person does it, it's not racist.
Matt, black woman, absolutely not.
Right, okay.
He literally says, I do not believe they were hate crime or hate speech. Part of it, quite honestly, is because the admitted perpetrator is a young African-American woman.
Literally, it's because she black.
She black, bro. Therefore, not racism.
If she white, then...
That'd be racism.
Unbelievable. Okay.
I believe what he said.
All right.
According to CBS 13, the student said during an interview that it was a prank, bro. I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
Obviously not.
Not wasting my time with that.
Oh, good God.
And then someone called Axios joined other activists from Sacramento's NAACP and black youth leader in calling for the district to be more transparent in their findings and raised doubts about the student's confession. They didn't believe it.
But notice how this is Mark Hughes' repressive tolerance in action, right? The permission is given to the in-group and denied to the out-group. So as if this was a white person, be like, no, that's racist. That person's in trouble.
Not even that. We don't even believe it's a black woman, even though she's confessed.
Well, I mean, maybe. But no, but that was the way. It was a prank. It wasn't racist. Therefore, she's let off. And that could be done to anyone, but it won't be.
Yeah. Sure. Except that's not what the story ends, as I say. You have the NAACP and the black youth leadership saying, we want you to be more transparent in your findings, so we don't trust you that this black woman actually confessed. I don't know. Like, they torture her? And they raised doubts about the student's confession, reportedly citing mistrust of the district's past handling of racist acts. They just don't believe it.
Right. Okay. So she's a patsy.
She has been, I don't know, the district
she's
race
the fall
monitor
girl.
Took her behind into the basement, electrodes, pull out her teeth. Confess, damn it.
Well, I mean, probably not even that. Probably just, look, you won't get in trouble. Can you just take the fall?
Yeah, I'll just say it's black women, so it's not racist.
Yeah, because then it's fine.
No. According to CBS 13, the incident comes amidst a number of racial incidents that have occurred in the school district, which totally are not also by black women.
Yeah.
In the past week, graffiti was found at Abraham Lincoln Elementary with messages including KKK, the N-word, and a swastika.
So there are Democrats operating on this campus.
Fantastic. Again,
that's the main concern.
You'll notice as we go forward, look how basic I was. Whoever did this just KKK, N-word, swastika, and was like, that's my afternoon done. In a statement, the district said that they are working with law enforcement, hired an attorney focusing on social justice issues. It's just on college campuses, bro. It's not going to cost any money.
It's not a cult or anything.
We already have a race monitor for the entire district. We've called in an attorney to focus on social justice.
We've got a priest in.
Yep.
Like, okay.
Holy water on the swastika and made an anti-racist swastika. Implemented anti-racism training for staff because a black woman did something racist.
Yeah.
And then we're not even saying it's racist, actually,
Yeah.
because she's black woman.
Confessional, right? Okay.
We don't even believe that if you're under ACP. And are promoting social emotional learning in hope of preventing future or similar incidents.
So they have to come to mass.
They all have to come to mass. All the staff have to give extra hours praising Kim Il Sung. And the black girl who did it gets scot-free because she's a black girl. So... But again, I love it.
Privileged class.
It's a black girl.
Because
so
she's oppressed.
There was no racism, but we need racial training.
Yeah. All the whites need racial training because this oppressed class did something.
Yeah. This black leftist girl can't help herself.
Amazing.
And therefore, everyone else in the situation is racist. Sure. So if we go to the next one, you can see an example of the NAACP all protesting there because they don't believe that it was a black girl, even though the black girl confessed. I don't know if they're alleging torture charges. She was on video as well, but that could be faked video. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess deep faked video of the black girl doing the swastika as she admits, yeah, it was me.
The NAACP are like, oh, that's deep fake, bro. Think it out. So let's see how likely it is that the other incidents, as I mentioned, were also black Klan members. And I think there's a high likelihood. Let's move forwards. Let's go to the next one, because there are a lot of black women who are, I don't know, feeling lonely or bored for the evening. And so there's one here. For 11 months, black families in the Atlanta suburb were terrorized with letters from someone saying they are a white KKK member who will burn down their houses and kill them. Following an extensive investigation, police charged Teresa Lucas, a black woman. Teresa was sat at home, printing off with a little printer. Goes through.
Recently joined the Democrat Party. It's like, right, I'm going to get my Klan hood.
Yeehaw! Not the only one. So we've got two now. Okay, we'll go forward. We'll go to the next one, please. And we can check out a new story. So here we go. Vibro University was rocked by shocking racist hate crimes sparking mass protests. Then last week, the hate escalated to an arson attack near a room of black race activists. Victoria Shi Unaka, following police investigation, the student was arrested.
Did she join the Democrats too?
She presumably also did. As you can see, people were holding signs that black is beautiful.
Oh, God, stop persecuting this woman. Well, she did it to herself, so...
I don't know if they're protesting the arrest. Black is beautiful, she let it go. The racism is bad because you arrested the black woman who was trying to set fire to people.
Is that tolerating racism is racism? What?
That's why you arrested her.
That doesn't make any sense. Like, semantically, that doesn't make sense.
Hate has no home here. Well, don't worry, we got her, lads. She's gone.
But I mean, like, definitionally, tolerating racism is racism. So tolerating racism means tolerating. It's a recursive loop.
Stupid signs from stupid people.
Unbelievable. And stupid white girls, too. Look at them.
Yeah, let's go to the next one.
Very virtuous.
Stupid people. An investigation found that a black student was not a victim of racism for eating while black at an elite university.
While black.
She alleged that she was eating while black. She was eating and people told her off for stuff and I was eating while black. It turns out Omu Kantanu made up claims that ruined the lives of 4 campus workers.
I can't believe it.
Hate hoax. These are all the women I found. It's just black women who just want some racism in their lives, I suppose. I don't know what else they're doing with their time.
Probably quite boring.
Yeah, if we go to the next set, these are the androgynous ones where we just have students and stuff. So you can see there's one more here from a lady. So this is a Smurta SC woman and rapper who was running to be the city's first black female mayor, has been arrested for allegedly faking her own kidnapping and beating for sympathy votes. Hashtag hate hoax.
Sabrina Princess Belcher live streamed the stunt on Facebook.
Yeah, let's continue. So if we go to the next one, we start with the students here. Felony charges have been filed against Caitlin Clark Mabbins.
Kalia Clark Mabbins.
A black Southern Illinois student who allegedly committed a hate hoax involving racist threats. The investigation involved the U.S. Secret Service and wrongly implicated 2 white people. Just keeps going.
Yeah.
Just desperate.
Yeah.
Desperate for this to be in their lives. They're not happy that there's no racism in their lives. They're going about, there's no racism, no one's saying any Klan leaflets, no one's saying that there's no one's burning down buildings with black people in their lives, and instead they're like, I could do with a bit of that.
But you can see what this is about, though, isn't it? It's about attention seeking.
Yeah.
I'm being set death threats by the Klan. Are you?
Doesn't stop there. Let's keep going. There are lots and lots of these. So this is Albion College. You may remember this, which were like, we stand with black students. And then, as Andy No informs themselves, Albion College has not informed the public or its student body that the racist white supremacist messages were part of a hate hoax by a black student on campus.
Again, it's a way for the black student to gain public notoriety and unfettered praise from the institution.
Unless Albion College is playing 5D chess and they stand with the racist messages, because they're like, we stand with the black students.
Who write racist messages.
Maybe? I don't know. Maybe Albion are that deep undercover in white supremacy. Let's continue. If we go to the next one, we have more students. So silence is violence, despite the white supremacist graffiti turning out to be a hate hoax by a black student. People at Albion College are boycotting classes again for a third day. They have a list of race-related demands. So we can see, for people listening, a
bunch of white people have a list of race-related demands. Oh, that's good.
Huge students. They're all been told there was a black student who wrote the leaflets. They're going out screaming about silence is violence.
Amazing.
You must stand with the messages.
Tell you what, silence is bloody golden.
Let's continue.
As soon as you get kids, you really realise, oh, a bit of silence is beautiful.
White lives matter. Let's kill all the... on campus. Shocking racist messages written on campus at Albion College in Michigan sparked days of protest over the graffiti. Well, it's been a hate hoax by a black student. Remember I mentioned earlier about someone who went...
Hang on. How do you know it's a hoax, and how do you know it's not just a sincerely held conviction?
It's you remember that black girl on Dr.
No, we are assuming it's a hoax, and we're assuming that a black person can't believe that white lives matter. Kill all N-words.
Yeah, I do you remember the lady on Dr. Phil who was like, I hate black people, she was a black woman?
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's not without precedent.
It could happen. We could have the black
The
clan.
Clayton Bigsby's of Albion College.
Let's move forward, because there's another university that stands against racism.
Oh, good.
UW stands against hate and racism.
Oh,
No one's ever done that before.
thank you so much.
Salutes in the chat, fellas.
Yeah.
That is a tough statement. Yeah, it's a black guy. let's go to the next one. Let's go. Another hate hoax. UW for whites only sign posted on UW Mansion campus. Students and admin panicked. Calls for those responsible to be expelled. Turns out it was a hoax campaign by social justice activists to bring awareness to trans people of color.
Well, I think they should still be expelled.
Bollocks. Trans people of color, whites only. Where was the trans bit?
Well, yeah, what's that got to do with any of it? But, like, again, I don't know that it's not a sincerely held belief, and they should definitely be expelled.
Yes.
They won't be.
But
they
again,
should.
as you mentioned, it's another example of, I think they did the white stuff and then were like, let's come up with an excuse.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Trans people of color, yeah, please don't expel us, please.
Didn't think I'd get caught.
I just wanted the attention. I just wanted the big story so that I could stand outside with a fist and be like, I stand against racism, aren't I cool first? Oh, yes, I'm so good.
Give me the social credit I deserve.
We're the cringiest people on the bloody planet. It doesn't end there. We also, so those are the androgynous ones, but we don't know the gender of the individual. Maybe more women there, but then we'll go for the black males as well. It's just...
What is that?
Tried hard. I think that's meant to be a clan hood as well, the circle. Unless it's a duck or something.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I love that is the worst swastika.
Yeah, vandals smashed up cars.
Idiot.
A Blackstone auto repair shop in Spring Lake. They left graffiti, reportedly to be a swastika and a KKK hood. I love reportedly.
You know that they're eventually going to start creating social justice classes that teach these black people how to draw swastikas.
Yeah. However,
in order that they don't keep geting hoaxed like this.
Zandy says, however, footage from the security system shows that two black men were responsible.
Maybe they were Democrat voters, I don't know.
I don't know if they owned the repair shop.
The repair shop voted for Clinton.
Move forward, there's some more.
That is just the worst swastika.
It's terrible.
And the clowner, that's so clownish.
I've got to do swastikas, at least no.
It looks like someone wearing a dunce cap.
Yeah. What did he do? Because he did all three of them right, and then he got to the fourth one and went, "Oh crap!" Let's go to the
Too late
next
now.
story, because again, it doesn't end. Isala Martin, a BLM activist, of course,
Yeah.
TMMU, claimed in ultra-viral tweet that racist messages were left on his car. Video shows he placed them there himself. He is now refusing to cooperate with the police.
Police are racists.
They left the messages.
Literally video of you doing it, but the police are the racists.
Endlessly.
And also everyone else is a racist.
Endlessly this happened. We'll go to the next one. More. Of course there's more. Philadelphia. Earlier this month, racist slurs were sprayed on a mural honoring black civil rights activists. The N-word and other profanities were sprayed. Police have now released a video of the suspect. And he's provided us with a screenshot.
God. Imagine being a black social justice activist on a college campus and they're like, oh my God, there's a KKK hood and a badly drawn swastika and the N-word. You'd be like, oh no.
But even to this
You know,
point,
don't release the footage. Oh, look, there's the suspect. Oh, God damn it. You know, I've got legitimate civil rights grievances here.
But this
Damn it, Tyrone.
This member of the civil...
What does he think he's doing? Look at the concentration on his face.
Well,
this is going to show those Nazis. What?
A member of the Uncle Ruckus fan club went down to a civil rights activist mural, sprayed near he did the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then went home, tucked up in bed.
I'm fighting for black people.
Prayed to Uncle Ruckus so they could. It's endless. They don't stop. And the question I had in my mind,
Fucking idiot.
because we all know, as you said, it's blatantly obvious. Why are they doing this? Well, they want it for attention. They want it to be the good guy. There is social value and social capital to be the victim of racism.
The university is going to give them money and honors and respect.
Social media will give you loads of likes.
Yeah, you
and
get
follows.
so much on Twitter. If only there were racists at your college campus, but unfortunately they're all Republicans.
So you've got to get the spray can and go spray the M word tonight, and then, oh boy,
It's embarrassing.
The praise you will be given.
Yeah.
And that is the way our society works. That's just from a top-down view. That is just how things work. And then I thought I'd compare this to actual racism, or at least cases where we can point to it, in the opposite direction, because you don't get white, racist, hoax hate crimes. Like, I can't find... I've not seen people being like, yeah, Mayo Monkey was sprayed on my door last night. Isn't this ridiculous? Give me some likes on Twitter. Oh, this is so terrible. Because it wouldn't work.
Gammon.
Yeah. If you posted on Twitter that someone came to your house and sprayed gammon all over your house, and then put it on Twitter, people would be like, yeah, you deserve it.
Yeah.
You're not going to get loads of
Owen
likes.
Jones is going to laugh at you.
Yeah, that's how it would work. And we have some explicit examples. We've mentioned them before, but I'll go through them quickly. Police discriminated against white heterosexual male, tribunal finds. This is in the Cheshire Police Force. He was white and male, therefore didn't get the job and had to sue and then prove it in court. If we go to the next one, we can just see the Labour Party, just a major political party in the West. Nothing big. And this was the chair of the entire conference saying that there were too many white men speaking at the conference and then did not want white men from then on speaking.
Good point. Yep.
Yeah.
The Labour conference was fantastic. I
makes a
loved
good
every
point.
second of it.
Go to the next one. We also have just open jobs for every institution you can think of, including state-funded ones, in which
BBC.
white people are not allowed to apply. And then if we go to the last one here, just the sign, of course, that it's okay to be white. That's a criminal poster. Is to be kept in mind.
How do we know it wasn't a black person who put it up?
We don't.
How do we know that it's not sincerely held conviction by this black person?
It could have been Charlie. No, I don't know. But why do you do it? Why do you not? Well, why do they not do it? It's because it offers no advantage, obviously.
Yes.
And anti-white hate / discrimination is the cultural and legal norm, just demonstrated by those examples there, at least in the West.
But also, pro-black affirmative action and positive discrimination is the cultural norm.
Absolutely. But not just cultural, legal.
Yeah.
It's in practice of governments, governance, it's the normal thing to do as well. And I don't know really what to say, except that I suppose this just shows the prevalence of the critical race theory view of racism. I mean, going back to that first story, the lady, she's a black woman, she did the water fountain thing, and the race monitor just decided it wasn't racism because she's a black woman.
Yeah.
Black people can't be racist.
This
people
is
of color.
this is what the critical race theorists would call the expansive definition of racism. Racism as an outcome rather than racism as a process, which is the restrictive view, which is the one I hold to.
But anyway, there's a whole bunch of examples of it happening. And if someone says to you, black people can't be racist, I just send them this video. Give it a share for those folks. I'd love to see what they have to say, frankly. If you are one of those folks, let me know in the comments, because I'd love to have a chat. If you enjoyed that segment from the podcast The Lotus Eaters, you can go to lotuseaters.com to get access to all the premium content we have on the site, such as this interview, which Carl did with Chris Williamson, and they're talking about, well, what's useful in a man and a woman. And, of course, you can follow Chris as well on Getter if you go and find him on Getter at @ChrisWillX. Thank you and goodbye.